Hey, welcome to The Explainer. If you're a cloud pro, you already know certifications are a huge deal for your career. So today, we're cracking the code on a big one, the Oracle 100-931-25 exam for the Autonomous Database. If you're even thinking about taking this thing, you're in the right place.
And let's be real for a second. You're juggling a full-time job, endless projects, and, life. Your study time is precious, right? You can't afford to waste it on the wrong stuff, or worse, fail an expensive exam. The pressure is definitely on, but the payoff for your career, it's even bigger.
All right, so let's get right into it. The first step to crushing this exam is knowing exactly what you're up against. So we're going to deconstruct this thing, the 1Z0-931-25, so there are absolutely no surprises.
So, what is this exam really? Well, it's all about certifying your professional level skills. This isn't just about memorizing facts from a book. No, this is about proving you can actually manage, secure, and operate the Oracle Autonomous Database in real, everyday situations. And believe me, it covers a ton of ground. We're talking the whole shebang, from the core architecture and provisioning, all the way to the nitty-gritty of security, networking, monitoring, and even migration plans. It is a really comprehensive test of what you know about the entire service.
Okay, let's talk numbers. Here's what the challenge looks like. You've got 50 multiple choice questions and just 90 minutes on the clock. You do the math. That's less than 2 minutes a question. And on top of that, you need to score a 68% just to pass. So yeah, this exam is a serious test of what you know and how fast you can think.
One of the best ways to get ready is to see what the questions actually look and feel like. So let's preview a few examples, shall we? This is where the rubber meets the road.
All right, question 1. Which 3 operations are available for a quarterly maintenance update on Autonomous Container Database? Your options are A, patch immediately, B, reschedule and patch immediately, C, reschedule patching, D, skip patching, and E, apply a partial patch. Go ahead and think about that for a second. The correct answers are B, C, and D.
Next up, a scenario-based one. Your customer wants to permanently disable scheduled maintenance on autonomous, dedicated infrastructure to keep their current database version. How can they do that? A, change the automatic maintenance schedule to no preference. B, change it to none. C, you cannot permanently disable scheduled automatic maintenance. Or D, change the schedule to specify a schedule but don't select any dates. The correct answer here is C.
Okay, last one. Which statement is false about Autonomous Database, Oracle Client Credentials, or wallets? Is it A, the wallet for the Autonomous Database is the same as the TDE wallet? B, you must have an Oracle Client Credential wallet in order to connect? C, in addition to the wallet, a user must have a username and password? Or D, the Oracle Client Credential file is downloaded as a zip file? The false statement here is A.
So, there you have it. You've seen the scope of the exam, you've seen the style of the questions. They're tough, they require some deep knowledge, and that clock is always ticking. So the big question is, how do you prepare for this without getting totally overwhelmed? Let's talk strategy.
Now, a lot of people's first instinct is to look for exam dumps, right? They're hoping for a shortcut. But honestly, that's a super risky path. Not only could it get you in trouble with Oracle, but it's all based on memorizing answers, not actually understanding the material. A way smarter approach is using practice simulators. They actually train you to think like the people who write the exam. They build real skills you can use on the job, and they get you used to that pressure of the real thing. So if simulators are the way to go, where do you find a good one? Well, the material we're looking at today points to certificationexam.com as a really solid choice. It's designed specifically to give you that structured, reliable practice to help you build real skills instead of just, cramming answers. And the method they suggest is actually pretty simple, but it's powerful. It's a 2-step process. First, you train. You use their online web simulator to build up your stamina and your accuracy, all under timed conditions, just like the real exam. Then, you reinforce everything with their free mobile app. You can practice on the go, solidify those concepts. It's kind of like a 1-2 punch for making sure you're ready.
But the real question is, does this whole approach actually work? Well, according to their stats, a whopping 98% of people who use their simulator to prepare pass the exam on their very first attempt. I mean, a number like that, it really speaks for itself, doesn't it? This isn't about luck, it's about being properly, methodically prepared.
And that brings us to our last question.
And this one's for you. Look, this certification isn't just a test. It's a real stepping stone for your career. With the right kind of preparation, you can turn this massive challenge into an even bigger opportunity. So, are you ready to take that step?